podcast. Whole lot we gon' broadcast. Dropping gems, these are all facts. Shooting flicks like Men in Black. Are you ready for the podcases? Hitting every spot, Dalmatian. Taking off like a spaceship. Podcases not basic. 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 Let's go. Podcases not basic.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Welcome, man. This is Fifth.
Your boy CY.
Yeah, man. Well, welcome to episode number 13, man. That's incredible. So y'all be off as hell when I be doing it. Yo, I be like, there's so much going on. I'll be like, man, what the fuck, man? So, yo, salute, man. Welcome to episode number 1313, lucky number 13 of the Podcases, man. You're absolutely plugged in with the dynamic duo, man. You know, the originator of opinionated facts. Yo, we here once again, ready to rock, bro. How you feeling, man?
Man, I feel good, man. I feel good. I'm kind of on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
moving around a little bit, having a good time. You know.
Mm-hmm. First of all, I want to say something really quick, man. First of all, I want to kind of congratulate you on an award you received recently, man. So I was thinking about that. I said, yo, it wouldn't be right if I didn't acknowledge you, man. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on being selected as 2021 Washington, D.C. Rising Stars list, man. Congratulations to you. Salute to you, man, and all the hard work that you do, brother.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I saw that this week, and I was like, you know what, man? I'm not going to let it pass or, let the show starts without even acknowledging you on that, brother. So salute to you, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. A lot of hard work. That's why this is my outlet, man. That's why I need it. I enjoy it. So yeah.
Yo, that's
definitely,
what's up,
man.
bro.
This is about my third or fourth year in a row. I've been on the Rising Stars. It's about time for me to stop rising. Just go ahead and put me on the stars list.
Be the star, huh?
Yeah. Shit. How high can you rise?
Hey, man, you tired of rising? You ready to be the damn star, right?
For sure.
Yo, man. But salute to you on that, man. I saw that this week, man, and I don't know. So, I don't know how they kind of determine that. Is it something like a panel or something, or what?
You have to be nominated. Somebody nominates you, and then I guess they look at your body of work. I always tell people, man, I've been blessed to get some people that don't know. I do primarily federal criminal defense and federal post-conviction relief, and I've been blessed to get some pretty good results in the amount of time I've been practicing. Been able to do some stuff that sometimes people don't understand how I do it or know how I do it. So, it's been I've been able to do some stuff. So,
man, salute to you on that, man.
Appreciate that, my brother.
Yeah, man. So, as you well, man, you can see so far, man. Me and Sai like in different locations now. He on the beach. He on the beach doing his thing, man, while I'm stuck here in the regular studio, bro. But yo, salute to everybody who's here with us, man, for number 13. Like I said, it's been a lot going on, man, and I'm kind of getting myself together. I was it's been a crazy week for myself, so I'm kind of getting myself together. So I'm a little off right now, but I'm here nonetheless. And it's been a lot going on since, because we remember we took the between seasons and we took a little break or whatever.
Yeah.
And then a lot's been happening even when we went away last week for the holiday or whatever, man. But a lot of things kind of been going on. And I guess for me, one of the biggest things that's been kind of happening was when Bill got released. Mr. Cosby got released, and that set off a firestorm of shit. And I mean, like I said, it was on both sides of the fence, right? And the funny thing, well, not the funny thing, the most glaring thing to me is with the whole Bill Cosby thing, is just the parallels. I mean, just you're either one here or you there. There's no gray area with this shit, and it's almost like the O.J. Simpson thing, but with this one, it's so unique. And And I never ask people which way to go with it, but I always sit back and watch the comments on how it come in and what people think about it and how it's said. But there's been a lot of false information said about Mr. Cosby that that was made as to say it's fact, but it's been bullshit. And I take exception to that. A lot of people like, and I was like, yo, and people post like, yo, he said this, he said that, or he did this, did that. I say, so show me. Where'd you get this information? You know what I'm saying? Where did you get this narrative about, and using this word technicality and all that shit? Dude, I'm not a lawyer. I pretend to be one of the podcasts. That's all I do. But dude, there has been so much bullshit about Bill Cosby and what he allegedly, and the funny thing is about not what people say he allegedly did, but what he allegedly said.
Well,
here's the thing now. When people say shit like that, I'm an avid reader and an avid YouTuber. Right. So I'm gonna do either one or the other to get to the point where I'm gonna make. But I'm an avid reader. I try to read at least 2 books a month. And I can listen here if you want me to. I'm just gonna say, man, but people spread a lot of bullshit about Bill Cosby though.
That's true. And man, usually when stuff like that happens, man, I try to stay off the social media, man, because people are they be all over the place.
Yes.
Bill admitted this, he did that, he blah blah blah. I was like, no.
You can tell people don't read though, but go ahead, bro.
And like you said, it was not a technicality. The information that they found to prosecute him, it should have the file was sealed and it should have never been opened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And unpopular opinion, and rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. It's the same. It's almost the same situation, with the exception that Kobe's situation was more egregious than Bill's. You know what I'm saying?
See,
it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing, but no, people don't think that because the same thing happened, man. That girl was full-fledged ready to prosecute Kobe. What they did, they handled the civil matter first. She settled the civil matter. In the civil matter, they decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and keep quiet. The girl disappeared. They could no longer prosecute Kobe. But they settled the case. They had depositions. The same thing that Bill did. A lot of things that people don't understand. And when they say Bill admitted is that it's extremely hard to prosecute a rape case. Not extremely hard. You cannot prosecute a rape case that there was not a rape kit done in and there's no DNA without a person admitting to intercourse. So what the cops do a lot of times, if somebody calls you back in years later and say, hey, he raped me, the first question a cop asks you is, hey, did you have intercourse with this person? If you had intercourse, then it turns into he said, she said. You see what I'm saying? Right. So in Bill's case, in his deposition, I think he admitted to intercourse with this lady. And I'm not saying, I don't know what happened one way or other, but I think he admitted to intercourse with the lady. And upon admitting to intercourse, then the authorities have enough to arrest you on rape. If she says, you know, it was forced intercourse or it was not wanted intercourse. But if he doesn't take that deposition, then he never admits to intercourse, then this stuff doesn't happen. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But if it's sealed, and like I said, man, this happened before Kobe died. I was thinking the whole time, like, I know Kobe is like about to shit on himself. Like, oh man, how are they getting into these depositions? You see what I'm saying? Because a deposition, for people who don't know, is a sworn statement. So if you go in that deposition and you say, yeah, we had sex, we blah, 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 then you've admitted, and they can tie that deposition along with her statement, and then you got a case. So when people say Bill admitted it, now Bill admitted to having sex with these women. Yes. And I think he also admitted to, yeah, we got high. We did some drugs, blah, blah, blah. I don't know that Bill said, went in some room and said, yo, I spiked this girl's drink so I can take it. Exactly. I don't think he did that, man, because there were articles from credible news sources that said that Bill was in the joint like, yo, I ain't saying I did nothing. Exactly. Because I didn't do anything. I'll do the hardest time y'all can give me.
Right.
So, and like I said, we will never know, what happened with that whole case. Is his word versus her word. I mean, you really don't know. But I think we were a little bit. I think a lot of people saying some things that social media, man. It runs with each other. Oh, he said this. Oh, then he admitted to that. I mean, admitting to having sex with somebody versus admitting to raping somebody is two different things. But your free legal advice for the day is that's how that works. Is if there's no rape kit where the cops can't find your DNA in her, and these cases come back years later, if you don't ever go say, hey, I had sex with this woman, then there's unless they can find DNA or footage or something, there's an unlikelihood that you are going to be arrested for forcible rape.
You know what, man? And thanks for clearing that up, because if I would have said that exact same thing, there's a man, Fifth, shut the fuck up. Coming from one of the rising stars of Washington, D.C., yo, salute, man. It makes much more sense. It's more relevant, because had I said because if that was what I wrote down and said that shit, they're like, man, yo, Fifth, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, man, salute to you. Hey, thanks for clearing that up, because like I said, it was a lot of just misinformation out there of people saying certain things. And right. I don't go into what happened or whatever, but I say just make sure you say what's actually correct and what's factual, and just not assume, and just not drop these lines that, like you said, like these hashtags, popular opinions on social media, bro. Actually do some fact finding. And it's very important, especially when you're talking about situations such as serious as that is, as alleged sexual assault and all that, man. That you have to just as be just like people say, I don't own the rights to this music, man. Just say, yo, you don't own the rights to this bullshit you putting out here as well, because some of this stuff on social media and these people that post this shit is so bullshit. Like, yo, man, shut the fuck up, because you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was crazy, man. But something I just want to say this before we wrap it up with Bill. Something with that Bill Cosby deal, how you said he would do the hardest time and all of that, and allegedly one of the other things he said too was like, yo, I'm not taking no classes on sexual assault and all sexual, because I didn't do anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, man. But man, make sure you tell the fucking truth about Bill. Don't be just dropping these lines, Mark Moist Hill and all that, be dropping these lines and all that about what people said and all that. I know it's your boy, but just saying. But
it's clickbait, man. Like,
absolutely, man. It's kind of bullshit, but it is what it is, man.
A lot of clickbait. So
yeah, man. Mm-hmm. So we got some we almost like halfway home with getting reparations now that we got a Juneteenth holiday, man. That needle is moving, brother. We're getting there. It's close. We can, and my thing is like this, man. I salute to everybody who made that happen. That is a nice recognition. That's almost like a participation award to me. And I'm not shitting on the holiday. I'm not. I'm just saying, when you leapfrog everything else to come to Juneteenth and give it a holiday, it's almost funny to me how this leapfrog everything. Like, oh, let's jump over that shit. Like, it is like, let's give them that.
Bro, what tripped me out even more than that was like they signed that shit Tuesday and the holiday was Friday. Like, I was literally like working as normal, and one of the assistant United States attorneys hit me on Thursday and was like, yeah, I was gonna have you this Friday, but since it's a holiday, I said, a holiday. That joy. I mean, it was weird, man. Like, whoa, like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The funny thing about the United States government, they prove themselves all the time, especially to me, right? Here's two things they have proved since in the past year to me. And you can say I'm whatever the fuck, but I'm in it, not you, but anybody who's watching know I'm going to be right what I'm about to say. This is very important. Listen to me. Here's one of the most factual things I'm going to say on this whole podcast, and here it is right here. The power of the U.S. government is this. They prove to you two things. Number one, reparations is possible, because what they did for COVID relief.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Just what they did for COVID relief, sending you all those checks and things like that. And here's the thing: they didn't battle too much on the amount and all of that stuff. There was some murmurs of the amount and all that, but the money was there to just say here. And I think all told, so far, I think every person, people's getting I think they got three stimulus checks. Some people's getting these massive amounts of monies and things like that, and they prove to you, if they really wanted to, they will they could do reparations on a historic level, and not just in terms of the money, just in terms of the resources that they can provide to make a reparations package is viable. Number two, there was a lot of things going on with hate crimes towards the Asians and all that. I don't agree with no hate towards nobody. Mm-hmm. But the number two fact they showed that they're saying they stick it to black people is they drafted an Asian hate bill, signed that shit and put it into law all within a fucking 6 months period. It wasn't even 6 months. And black people have been having we have been having things on the books that can't get passed, like just lynching laws and hate crime bills for black people. They can't get it passed. The Emmett Till bill can't get passed. But we threw a holiday out to black folks, and we threw just some stimulus money out to folks. But those two things to me prove that there is a way that the U.S. government can acknowledge that slavery is wrong, and here's the reparations that you guys well deserve for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But they gave you that holiday, say, hey man, chill.
Yeah.
Chill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that it's just funny to me that's nothing being done. But when they really want to do something, there's no red tape involved. They get it done. They get it done, and it showed you to get it done. So when people talk about there's no racism in this world and there's no racism in America, those two items right there within the past year showed you that there is racism. And it's concrete. It's evident. It's not like, oh well, no, motherfucker. It's right in your face. You just choose not to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But that's just my opinion. There's things I saw and I thought that was relevant, and I was like, yo, if they really want to take care of certain things, it can be done.
That's amazing, because this year, I'm sorry, 18 months ago, had you said, oh man, the government gonna be sending out checks, you're like, oh man, there's no way. There's no way they can find all the people. No way they can, man. They did it.
Yeah,
they did it quick, man.
Yes.
And they did it more than one time.
Yes. Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. So let me run back real quick, man. We got some people commenting about Bill and R. Kelly. R. Kelly and Bill Cosby is two totally different things.
Yeah, one's broke.
Well, for starters.
For starters. I'm sorry, before you go to that, people gotta understand the law only works for rich people. Okay, but go ahead, man.
That's not true. But you do have to be able to ascertain and properly fund your attorney.
So, in other words, ascertain
you gotta be able to. Yeah, R. Kelly's lawyer quit on him. He did. He withdrew. He said, "Man, it's too much."
Not okay. Go ahead, but go ahead. Bro.
Has not gone through.
Right, I got
it's two totally different things, man. So yeah.
Well, see, I guess they think just because one is a balladeer, he gets special treatment from the public. You know what I'm saying? Since R. Kelly he can hum and do all this stuff like that. People they ride with R. Kelly. There's nothing you can tell me about R. Kelly people don't ride with. And people, I see this meme all the time, like, yo, if R. Kelly have a concert tonight, you going? Everybody like, yes. You know what I'm saying?
Still listening to it.
They're still listening to him. So they do Bill so bad because he's 80.
It depends on who they want to counsel, man. And Cass ain't really counsel Michael Jackson, did they?
Hey. Let me run over the rules of this podcast really quick to anybody who don't know. There's certain people we do not mess with. Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, Tim Duncan. We do not disparage.
I just said people didn't cancel Michael Jackson.
Okay,
He had allegations just like the rest of them.
Allegations with a capital A.
Just like the rest, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes if you get an overzealous prosecutor, just like Bill Cosby in Pennsylvania. Nobody else wanted to touch it.
No.
Bill has had sex with women probably in all 50 states.
Well, you know, it's not hard.
Nobody else wanted to touch it.
It's not hard.
I mean, you look at some of the things that they say about Michael, man. That doesn't really add up. Like Michael Jackson, oh, can your little boy come spend the night?
We're not touching Michael Jackson.
I'm just saying, man. Like, you know, I'm just saying.
Listen, man, they do Mike. Listen, man, I get it. The only reason they're jumping on R. Kelly's side is because R. Kelly is a balladeer, and Bill Cosby is 80 years old. No one, because Bill, you know, he wears Reebok, he wears New Balances and sweatpants, and people, when they see his picture, they're not really attracted to all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference. People tripping. And you made a great point about the Kobe Bryant case and all that stuff, and you know what allegedly happened and all of this. And people forget all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I
don't forget. I never forgot about Kobe.
And that's why he is one of DC's rising stars. I never forgot about Kobe. Yeah, man. So those who just join us, man, I gave us a salute, shout out to my brother here, one half of the podcast, man. My man Sai, he's on the one of DC's 100 top rising stars, man. So salute to him, man. Salute to everybody that's joined us, man. Welcome to 13. So it's all good, baby. Hey, I was one of the things I did see, the Olympics is coming up. Is it Japan? I guess it is.
Yeah, Tokyo, I think.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen have you seen the story about, number one, they're not going to allow any spectators as a result of this new variant of COVID. COVID is like ex-wife or some shit. Like she ain't going away. She gonna come back as another person.
She gonna file another motion.
She gonna make another profile and come get your ass. I don't care how you block COVID. COVID has proven itself. It's a female disease. It's a COVID has come back in so many forms. Like it's like you block her. Like, look, leave me alone, and you block her ass. The next thing you know, somebody named variant number 2 comes and say, "Hey, I want to be your friend." And shit like that. No, that's you. But anyway, man, I'm getting into some shit. But nah, man, they and I know we go. People had the track star and what happened to her and everything like that. But the thing that flew under the radar was that like the blacks, like the folks, black people that are swimming and shit like that, they can't wear swim caps or some shit.
I saw that. Something about the hair or something. Who makes the rules? Like, what's the committee formed of? The Olympic Committee, I wonder.
I couldn't find anything on that in terms of how that came about, but that came about super quick, and it was super racist. You know what I'm saying? That was racist. Like, that was racist. Like, like Dave Chappelle had a bit a long time ago. Like, you usually walk around and like somebody do some racist stuff, and you like, this is blatant racist. Like, this is blatant, man. I'm like, why would you make a rule like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, just a certain ethnicity can't wear a swim cap.
Well, they say certain ethnicity, did they? They just said you can't. Did they say black people, or they just say can't nobody wear swim caps?
No. They were saying like
I thought it was something about the natural hair or something.
Whenever you heard anybody say, man, you ever seen somebody white with white natural hair? When you say natural, you know what that means. Come on. You say that's a vert, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put you in no corner or nothing, but you know what I mean, man. That's like obvious racism there, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, it sounds like it. I hadn't really followed it. I mean, I saw it and I glanced at it. I didn't really read it, but yeah.
Certain things you shouldn't have to follow to know it's racism. Like if I say, listen, you cannot wear FUBU in this club tonight. Well, yeah, that's a bad idea because white people wear it now. Yeah, okay, that's a bad idea. But yeah, because white people.
You still wearing FUBU, dog?
No, I do not wear FUBU.
Just asking.
I know where you're going with that. I'm not going to touch it. No, the answer is no. I don't wear FUBU.
All right.
But yo, hey man, I saw that. But I thought that was kind of crazy, man. And I don't get into the whole racism thing all the time and what this, that, and third. But I like certain things that's been happening with the new law, the Juneteenth law, and now the people, some people are screaming for reparations and all of that, and some of the voting restriction laws and all the stuff like that. It lends me to this question right here: Is it? Can you really be a viable Black person in terms of you care about Black people if you are a Republican? Because I mean now, I'm not talking about probably 10 years ago. I'm not even talking 10 years. I'm talking about now. Because and the reason why I asked that question is, it's not just because they're Republican and all that stuff like that, but some of the things that they've done, like Brian Kemp, for example, when the Republican governor of Georgia, like when they did the whole Juneteenth law thing became a federal holiday, he didn't want to acknowledge it and give him like federal pay and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and some of the people that voted, against it, I mean, it's like, and some like the voter restriction laws that are going up all around the country. A lot of people need to pay attention to this. A lot of voter restriction laws that are going up around the country, people that are really being dealt from the Republican side. I'm not giving the Democrats any kind of leeway or nothing like that, but a lot of the restrictions for voting and access to voting is being introduced by the Republicans and all that.
Right.
So my question is simply not about that. It's just about how can you really say you're a Republican and you letting that happen? How can you vote Republican and let that happen when you saying, listen, I'm cool. Well, okay, I'm cool with somebody having less access to voting. I'm cool with the restricting someone from voting. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with saying no one attacked the Capitol and stuff like that. I mean, come on, you got to be. It almost sounds like, yo, is that possible to be cool with a Republican like that?
I think. Well, I don't know if you could be cool with one like that. I think it depends a lot on. It's a lot of just like following suit going on with Republicans. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, if y'all say so, then I say so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got a lot of that, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A lot of you get somebody who comes up with some idiotic reason on why we should do this, and people get behind it, man. It's politics as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And we don't have enough. I think you look at the Republicans are probably content that Black people are not going to vote for them, right? So the things that they're doing are trying to recruit more people who may be white or other minorities and want them on their side. Like, hey, you know what? You tired of this shit too? Why don't we do this? I'm serious, man, because you're trying to build your brand. You know what I mean? So you already know, man, these people don't mess with me. I'm cool. The ones that do just do. They crazy. But other people that I can recruit into my fold, I'm gonna recruit them into my fold. I think that's what we got going on. A lot of that, man, and a lot of it is that that strict non-Democrat. If Democrats say the sky blue, I'm gonna say it's red, and I fight you till I die about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think you get a lot of that stuff going on.
Yeah, and that just was me, man. I was I guess some people say I'm kind of at times, kind of like, but there's this, and it is great because there's this Black Republican that I have conversations with from time to time. I'm not gonna bring his name because he's scared to come on the podcasts and rock with us. So I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna give him a shout out, but he doesn't watch live, never, but he always catches us on YouTube and all that. But here's my thing is like, and we have these conversations about that. And and he always talk about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and what Joe has not done, and he signed that bill and all that. I said, that's fine. Okay. Everybody got some shit with him, right?
Right.
But I just asked him that one question. I said, how are you cool? Because if I'm married to somebody and they do some sucker shit all the time, How cool am I? Just because we're married, does that make me have to stay with that and be negligible like them? You know what I'm saying? So if you're married to them, like you're married to a Republican Party, are you cool with them denying access to black folks voting, denying just restricting voting, you know, stuff like that, and then not acknowledging the Juneteenth, and you know what it meant to black folks? Are you cool with that? That's the only question I've asked Republicans, black Republicans, for sure. Are you cool with that? That's all I'm saying. That's just a question that, you know, I don't care about nothing about Donald Trump and all that, but are you cool with that? That's a simple question. And you got to do is break it down like that. And mother like, well, it starts stuttering then.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, that's just my thing. I don't care about anything in the past. Okay, that's cool. But what they're doing right now, are you cool with that?
Because the tide has totally shifted from, you know, when Trump became president. Some of the people are not gonna let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and he's now, you know, I think he just filed a lawsuit on the social media platforms recently. So he's starting to get back. Was gonna make himself back relevant, right as, you know, 2022 is about to come in. You know, we halfway through 2021. He's about to, you know, start peeking his head above. Saying because like a lot of my friends and co-barbershop people said, surprisingly, he is not in jail. You know, for all the people who thought he would be, February 1st, he'll be locked up. I said, man, Trump ain't going. Oh no, he's already got a plan. When he leave the White House, he going straight to Dubai. Guys are saying all kinds of stuff.
Yo, they say all kinds of shit about Donald Trump, and one he is the
I'm having a couple of technical difficulties, having a hard time hearing Shawn. Okay, I hear you now. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, I guess that was my problem on my side here. So
Okay, cool.
But now, so basically, we were saying like, yo, if you ride with the Republicans that way on certain shit like that, they do, you got to ride with them on everything. And that's all I was saying, man. I thought it was kind of weird that you kind of pick and choose, but something that overt and something that affects so many people, I think you got to ride with them like that the whole way down, bro. That's all I was saying, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So what's been going on, man?
Man, it was one more thing I kind of a couple things I want to touch on, man. But the first, man, have you been following that the NIL with the college athletes, the name, image, and likeness?
A little bit, man. So what's going on with that? A little bit.
Man, it is actually a game changer, man. Like I see a lot of stuff, come across the screen, and I kind of look at it or whatever. But they had Master P, who his son signed a $2 million deal. There was a guy who owns a gym in Miami who is going to pay every player of every Miami Hurricanes football player $500 a month to endorse his gym. Man, it's crazy, but I have my own feelings about the NCAA. Mm-hmm. I actually got some stuff going on with them now, so I won't comment too much. But they always, they're a nonprofit for one. Right. They always just too much power. But I don't see how they don't go back and right all the wrongs that they did before to people who were doing exactly what they not them, but what the courts just allowed to start happening now.
But that's the thing that I was trying to figure out. It was like, yo, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I hear good now.
Okay. So that's the thing I was trying to figure out was with the name, image, and likeness and all that. Does that cover everything like the video games? That's what I'm seeing now. I guess I saw like a video game cover coming back now. Like they're gonna do the college football again, something like that.
Yeah, but it's even bigger. It's bigger. So like, say for instance, in these big booster towns, Oklahoma, Texas, Alabama. Now that man who wants to get the Alabama quarterback to come to his car lot on a Friday and to drive business, he can give this kid $50,000. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can give him. So it helps a lot because now, and it'll also help the situation with the kids going to HBCUs because now a lot of these kids are going pro and rushing out because they got to take care of their family. Now you can actually take care of your family as a college athlete. If you're worth this much to somebody. So once these kids get here, and a lot of the 30 for 30s detail, a lot of this college booster stuff, man, it's been going on since the beginning of time, which is why I tell people, oh man, he should go here. Nah, they can't go to Alabama where he gonna get paid because they've been getting paid. But now you can do it legally.
Shit. Well, isn't it if you never get caught, isn't that legal?
That's still illegal.
Oh, okay. Like, shit, they've been doing that forever, man.
Yeah.
But that's like the marijuana law. Like we've been doing that forever. So now you're gonna make it cool. So I guess the right pockets are being greased now. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been doing that forever.
But we still ain't really federally legal. You know what I mean?
Well, you're not. Yeah. Yeah, we do.
So not, it's still kind of shaky and it's hard to be legal because they don't really know how to tax it. They try, but you can have somebody who grows and sells to a dispensary and then grows and sells to some guys in Atlanta. You know what I
mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let me ask you a question, bro. If you only could have one phone call a month and you had no human contact and stuff like that for God knows how long, whatever, do you think that would affect you? Like just being isolated like that? What kind of effects it would have on you? Stuff like that?
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm reading this thing called Supermax. This is a book called Supermax. Mm-hmm. And this guy had a TED talk on these Supermaxes. I'm gonna blow you away with some shit right here about a Supermax, especially the one in Colorado. This is some crazy shit here. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean. change the subject about this, but I thought it was so interesting about these supermaxes here. And number one of the funny things about these supermaxes is, especially when in Florence, Colorado, they have you get one phone call a month. One.
Mhm.
There's an individual within the prison system that listens to your call live. The moment he don't like anything you says, he drops that call.
Right.
And you're done for another month, and they put you at a review to see, just because he dropped your call, your phone privileges are at a review now to see if you can get a phone call the next month. So innately you can go without a call for 2 months.
Mhm.
Talking to another individual out there for 2 months. My question is, do you know and some of the guys there has been convicted of some of the most heinous acts of humans have done. So let's keep that, make sure people understand that. But do you think there anything like that should, if you got them housed, if you give them the death penalty, okay, that's what it is. They're gonna die anyway. But if you give them that, if you're gonna lock them up for life like that, do you think that's humane? I mean, I know you're an attorney and all that. I'm trying to get into all that.
If you get in that Supermax, man, that's I mean, it's bad. I mean,
that's insane, right?
But protective custody is bad. Anytime you lock down. I mean, since COVID, man, most federal inmates have been locked down for 23 hours a day.
But right. So, but what
if you're in a good place, 22 hours a day.
But is that a good thing though?
No, it's not a good thing. But I mean, it's what happens. Like most of them in a lot of jails where I have clients, they're locked down. Jails and prisons, they're locked down 22, 23 hours a day. And they're also suffering from a staff shortage. So a lot of times they don't have any staff on weekends. So the guys are just locked up. Like literally, like, I mean, that's, yeah. But the Supermax is especially the one in Colorado, that yes. Supermax is, if you read some of the stories on some of the guys there, man, I think Wayne Perry from DC is in there. Wayne Perry was, notoriously was known as like a hitman in DC and a lot of rap songs and stuff. Yeah, they put you in that Supermax, man. It's kind of how it goes. Like once you get in the Bureau of Prisons, they are kind of like their own government. It's really nothing almost anybody can do. Like a judge can make a recommendation, but the BOP, they do their own thing. Like it takes me, I mean, before COVID, man, to get into a Bureau of Prison facility, depending on how it is, because see, they have a camp, which is for people who are, low risk, or but you can work your way down from like a max to a camp. Then they have like lows, then they have mediums, and then they have FCIs. FCIs are like the federal correctional institutions. Those are like the big ones. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sorry, USP, the United States Penitentiaries. Like they have one, and they have, usually out in the mountains, Big Sandy, over in Kentucky, those types of institutions. And man, I've driven out to Hazleton, USP Hazleton out in West Virginia. And bro, like I've driven out there and got there and the counselor told me like, yeah, you got 30 minutes. Like seriously. And there's nothing you can do. Once somebody gets in the BOP, man, you tell them like, hey, you're kind of at their discretion, man. Like, and the Supermax is even worse because people are looking at these guys like, man, they the worst of the worst. Yes. The worst of, I mean, you want to put the Unabomber out there. You want to put anybody out there who did not get the death penalty, basically, who right. They think that they should have killed, and you try to kill them that way.
Yeah, that I mean, that's some hardcore living, man. I read Sammy the Bull Gravano's book. One of the former the underboss of the Gambino crime family, and he spent some time in that Florence, Colorado Supermax, and he said one of the craziest things within that book. This is what he said. He said that he used to get visits from a psychologist while he was in prison. That was part of his plea deal, that he speak to a psych, But he only saw her probably twice a year. Because you don't get a lot of human contact and all that. So one of the craziest things he said he had a visit from her, and by that point he stopped his wife from coming. He stopped all visitation because the level of inhuman contact, he didn't want his family coming to see that. So by that time he stopped everybody from coming to see him.
Yeah.
So between the time he saw this counselor, it was 6 months. Any human contact was 6 months. He said when she was leaving, because he doesn't have any contact with her. She comes to his cell, and she sits on the other side of some bars, and he sits within his cell, so he doesn't leave the cell. So he said when she was leaving, she reached in to have him give him a piece of paper or something like that, and he grabbed her hand, and he begged her, said, "Please do not leave. I just sit here and talk to me." Mm-hmm. And he said that the lady had a tear in her eye because she's a psychologist. She know what it's doing to him, and she had a tear in her eye. She's like, "Sammy, please let me go, because if they come in and see that, they're going to shoot you." He said they don't play no games there. So he let her go, and he begged her. One of the most hardened criminals to ever grace that place. He said he cried and he begged her to sit there and talk to him. And she said, "Sammy, I have to go." And he said it broke him. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, when you're in that prison, you don't know where you are. The book tells you don't know where you are within the prison. Once you come in there, they move you around so much. You don't know. Like escape is impossible. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with the death penalty, man. But I'm like, yo, if that, God forbids, bro, this kill me, man. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm a recluse guy, but I think that's just too damn much, bro. Just for anybody. You know, I think that violates the Eighth Amendment, whatever it is, cruel and unusual punishment. I think that's insane, man. That's just me. I think there should be a line how you punish somebody, bro.
Nah, man.
You gotta be a line.
They do it, man. 22 hours on lockdown in a cell by yourself is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's other ways to punish people, like let them watch BET now or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
man.
Hey man, did you see that thing? I know people was talking shit about this. I was on Twitter the other day, and I know BET, was a couple of weeks ago, but they were talking about the Lil Nas X deal, and how people lost their shit on that, including myself. I lost my shit on that.
What happened?
Well, during his performance, he kissed another guy. He kissed one of his back. That's what I'm talking about. So, I was thinking that somebody asked an interesting question on Twitter. I'm just going to pose it out here. They was like, yo, we talk about all these conspiracy theories and all that stuff like that. All these things that people say what's going on and all that stuff like that. Do you think there is an agenda, or there is a feeling that there's a people trying to feminize certain things going on now? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to talk about the gay, whatever, but I'm saying, to me, I think there's a lot of bringing down the masculinity and escalating the estrogen. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's cool to call masculinity toxic. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was really weird.
It's a different time, man. Soon as you have any opinion on anything, you misogynistic. Or
that's true.
Or you toxic, or like you can't say anything. You almost can't say anything. You say, "Oh man, you know what, man? Why she come out with that? Oh, that's so misogynistic." Damn, because the whole belly hanging out. I'm misogynistic because I saw it. Man, I don't want to see Lizzo in I don't want to see Lizzo in a thong, just a thong. Oh, that's misogynistic. She ought to be able to wear what she wants. Like. It's just crazy, man. You can't really say anything, man. So you have to just like take it with a grain of salt. Like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. So soon as you say it, it's soon as you say it, you're the worst type of guy in the world. It's just like not that I agree with everything Kevin Samuel says, but like of the excerpts I've heard, like you're right. If you tell a woman something. It can't fly, but she can tell you, I don't deal with nobody who don't do this. I don't deal with no guy who ain't 5'10". Oh, he a little too heavy. Oh, he don't work out enough. Oh, he still live with his mom. Oh, You know,
Well, yeah, I
like,
get that.
but you really can't say that. You can't say, man, damn, eyelashes look horrible on your face. Take them eyelashes off. Why you wear so much makeup? Why you do this? Why you know, like, because no, if a woman comes out, it's like she coming out like, oh, she had like, it's her self-esteem and she had to really pump herself up to do it. Well, guys got to pump themselves up sometime too. Like, you come out, you might wear that.
You take me as I am. Let me tell you something. I don't get gussied up for nobody, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you just like this right here. And I understand exactly what Sai's saying. Sai, we have these conversations all the we get him and I discuss some of the feedback we get about some of the things that we have said. I'm never taking back that I only date women with pretty feet. I'm never taking that shit back. If I meet the love of my life, and the night we go to make love or some shit like that, and she take off her Pumas, and their feet are atrocious, I will leave her a letter. I wouldn't even wake her up. I would leave her a letter on the nightstand, just saying, "Listen, I won't knock her down or nothing like that. I would say, listen, you are the absolute most perfect woman I've ever met in my life, but your feet are atrocious. If she loses her shit over that, that's on her." You know what I'm saying? Because people think I'm short. Okay. I get it. People say, I get shit all the time. Like, yo, man, you short. All right.
But at the same time, I'm not like trying to knock anybody down, because there's somebody for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true.
No, it is, bro. No. Like, here it is.
Don't lie to nobody,
bro. It is. You like what you like. It's the same situation. Like, when you would say you dated a female, right? And the female ends up marrying somebody else. Mm-hmm. Sometimes she don't really dig dude like that. She don't. She don't. But like Richard Pryor said one time, sometimes a woman will marry a mailbox if he propose. Because because there is a lot more societal pressure on women to get married. There's a lot more pressure. So and if a woman sets her sights on that, then she's probably gonna find it. I mean, she looks in the right places.
Yeah,
she will. You can find a dude who, like, you know what, because she's probably a good girl, blah blah blah. So, but a lot of times the person you marry, that they probably don't really rock with them like that. Like, they're just not that type of person. No matter what kind of front they put up, but they may end up marrying them. And they may end up being happy. Who knows? It depends on your values. It's not like a one-stop shop. It depends on your values, what you're looking for, and how you feel about stuff. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, you rock with who you rock with. At this age, at the age we are, I'm not. If it's somebody I don't want to deal with, I'm not dealing with them.
Fuck,
you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like. I feel like I've earned the right to be selective and to deal with who I want to deal with. And if it's, if I'm getting a red flag, or, it's just not really for me, or, it's just boring me or whatever, then, we cool, and let's just leave it at that. Like, I don't think it's back in the day where, oh man, we didn't spend this much time texting, we might as well go out. No, we might as well not. We don't have to. Right?
Hey man, I don't know. I flirt quite often. So, I flirt almost every fucking day. That's just what I do. Listen, if I'm in your inbox, please respond. It's not like I'm being like, I'm not trying to, don't take me serious all the time, right? Because if I like you, I'm gonna come and tell you. But if I tell you something, if I say certain things to you, I'm just flirting with you. I think you're a very nice looking woman, and 9 times out of 10, your husband's not telling you that, so I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you that you're beautiful or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we know. Listen, I'm not a statistician or nothing like that, but I know for a fact This is a fact. What I'm telling you right now.
What is it, bro?
I see a lot of people post shit on social media about their relationships and all of that shit like that. I can tell you for a fact, it's bullshit. But these they be like, oh, look at Boo and all. Boo graduated college and look at you just told me that I'm handsome. You know what I'm saying? The same day you posted Boo, you were in my inbox saying that I'm handsome and that I bet your girlfriends have. Do you see what I'm saying here, man? And that's the only thing I'm trying to say is
I know nothing about what you speak.
That's fine. But it is so much bullshit out there. And people and I be saying like, and they be like, oh, look at Boo graduated college. I'm like, really, man. So that's all I'm saying, man. But I just get peed off about certain shit, man. Like now, everybody's so sensitive now.
Let me ask you a question. Before you slide in these women's inboxes.
No. I knock.
Are you getting gussied up?
No. See, and that's
What's your gussied up? What's your gussied up social media pic? What's your go-to?
I'm self-conscious about pictures. I don't do pictures anyway. You know how I am. I don't like pictures, right? But you always think, listen, I'm a take me as I am guy. I don't get gussied up. I don't get dressed up. I don't do all that. I think men's shoes should have laces in them. I don't believe in slide-ons and flip-flops and all that. I'm just a guy, right? I'm just a guy. So whatever you see me as, whatever I like, you rock with me, bro. I'm just the same dude, bro. I'm a t-shirt, jeans, sneakers type dude, bro.
Right.
I don't do nothing spectacular. You know what I'm saying? So that's my gussied up. The only time I get gussied up if I put my chains on or something like that. That's my gussied up for me. I don't do that shit, man. I don't do that shit. I don't do that because I think it's whack. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how like I be seeing like how Al Sharpton took that old selfie that time. And he thought that was hot. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that shit, bro. Like if I go in your inbox and I say, yo, look, man, you look amazing today. And I leave it like that. Because if it ever comes back that they put that shit on social media, only thing they say, you look amazing today. Right. Wow, good job. Oh man, that was awesome. They never say, yo, I want to get with you and all. No. You can't use none of that against me, bro. I said it to you in person when you call me. And you think I look, yes, you look absolutely wonderful today. And let me tell you some other things about yourself. I would not put that on. No, you're not going to write that. No, you're not going to screenshot my ass.
Well, I'm a slide back around to the first question. I think the question about where we being black men being the trends of kind of the gay stuff on TV. I think it is now because I think it's just like it's like any other opinion you have. Like now, if like the couple of shows I watch, The Shy, what's the other one with Terrence Howard? The one with him and Taraji P. Henson. But whatever, a couple of the shows you watch now, if you don't like that, like then you also get like you can be attacked by people. Like what I'm saying? Like I enjoy watching The Shy. Is the fact that one of the guys dates a transsexual, that's not one of my favorite parts of the show. Like, no, I don't really dig that. But I mean, if the writer, Lena Ray, I guess she may be gay or whatever, and it's her show. And I like it. And I guess she puts it. I say, hey, if you want to watch it. If you don't. Mm-hmm. But in my opinion, like, you could have kind of left that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you could. I just don't. I'm saying like I got sons, so absolutely. I don't really enjoy sitting around, we watching something, and next thing you know, two grown men start kissing or something. You know, like that's a bit much. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit much to me, but that's my opinion. Please don't attack me for it. I don't have to be against gay, lesbian people just for me not to like something. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm against it. I ain't against it, but like I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not a part of the show that I gotta see. Empire is the other show. Like man, my man, he took Lee Daniels does that, I think. They took it. He took it too far, man. It's like them wigs that the people wear on the Tyler Perry shows. Like,
but I get that. And my only thing is like this, right? What you said, and you named you named like 2 or 3 shows or whatever. But my question was, do you think that there is a that there is an agenda out there to put that out there? Like, yo, let's put more of this out there. You know what I'm saying?
I can't say it's an agenda, but I can say if the people who are writing the shows are gay, we probably gonna get more gay stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, I'm trying to think if Power really had some. I don't think Power really had a bunch of those situations. But like, I mean, you know, I mean, you could definitely tell and for the people that watch, I know they'll agree. You could tell the jump in The Chi. Like one season, this shit just went from like regular to almost gay porn.
So that's yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe the bigger network people are pushing the agenda because it was like, I mean, because I remember that, like that's why I stopped watching Empire. Like, man, this is too much. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Like, dude, you want to watch a show, enjoy a show, but like in my opinion, how can you want people to be regular? But it's a big ass deal if a football player comes out and say he gay.
Well, here's the thing.
Why is it such a big deal?
I don't think anybody should be telling you about who they sleep with.
Right? Who cares? I don't care if you're gay.
I don't give a shit. Because if I come out here and say, yo, man, I'm the most heterosexual guy in the man. I've been smashing pumpkins all day. You know what I'm saying? People are like, why are you online telling me this? Because I'm a heterosexual guy. I want to tell you. I want to live my truth.
Right.
People don't want to hear that shit, and no one would applaud me on that.
Exactly.
But if Ho Joe comes out and say, "Yo, listen, man, I'm flaming gay," and motherfucker be like, "Thank you, he's a hero." Like,
right. Why are you a hero? Because you're gay. If you're gay and that's your preference, then go ahead and enjoy life.
I don't need to know that.
Enjoy life. Yeah, exactly. I don't need to know.
I don't need to know. And I think less of you because of what? No, I don't give a shit. Don't make me give a shit. That's the problem. I think they're trying to make me give a shit. Like if somebody comes out gay, man, I'll be like, yo, man, I really don't give a fuck. That's what I'm gonna start putting down. Like I don't give a fuck. Oh, you're so no, I'm so don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to care? You don't care about who I'm making love to. Why the fuck I give a care about who you make, who you take it from? You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I really don't. Because somebody gave me shit about this week, and this is the reason why I'm bringing this up. Someone gave me shit about this. They say you're insensitive to the gay plight. No, I'm not insensitive to it. I just don't care about who you sleep with. Do you care? Are you caring about who I sleep with? No. So why do I care about? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because what gay is and what heterosexual is who you prefer to sleep with.
Right.
That's all it is. So why do I need to go to my job and say I'm gay? He's a hero.
And they can't fire you.
Now, if I'm gonna lose my job, like, man, I did it because I'm gay. Shit, I'm gonna protect my family, dog. But that's all gay. That's all heterosexual and gay is.
Right.
Who you decide to sleep with. That's it. So if I don't go in telling you who the fuck I sleep with, why the fuck you telling me? Exactly. And why do I have to care? That's the thing. Bro, I have to care.
Speaking of sleeping with, yo, what the hell is Nick Cannon doing, yo?
Nick is beast. Nick is a beast. Salute to Nick Cannon. Nick is a beast.
Yo, he's got like 7. Is it like 7 kids on the way or something? Or 5?
Yes, it's an area. Yeah, yes. See, Nick is like me in certain aspects. See, what most no. I have to say this. What most men are, we're show and tell, right? This is what men are. We're show and tell. We're show and tell beings. We tell in different ways, right? For me, I may be somebody send me a video with pics, whatever. Most guys would like my barber, for example. As soon as he gets something, man, he deletes. He look at it, delete it, and he's about his business. Me, I have to keep it and may want to show it. Like you catch a big fish and you put it on social media. Some people just catch it. Oh, look at this man, and put it back in the water. No, some people catch it. They take it to the taxidermist, put it on their wall to show it. Nick is a guy. He's with a lot of women, but I have to show who I'm doing, and he have all these kids and shit. So that shows you. He just kind of like, some people have to show you these things. You know what I'm saying? Some people just live like, hey man, I'm a beast in private. You will never know, but Nick and I, we have to show.
Man, I went down one of your I went down one of your conspiracy theory rabbit holes.
Yeah, that's not a rabbit hole.
A couple weeks ago, and somebody was saying like that he has some kind of disease, man.
Who, Nick?
Yeah. Some kind of disease. I don't remember what it is, but they were saying like maybe his health isn't the best, or maybe he's received some kind of diagnoses or something.
Right.
And he was trying to. But they were saying maybe something was going on, and they had taken it to the point that like maybe the women had agreed to this. You know what I'm saying? Had agreed to this and were
to have kids.
To have his children.
Okay.
I guess, and maybe with the understanding that they didn't say he was gonna die, but it was just kind of like leaving it out there like, oh, we don't really know what's going on and why this is happening. But apparently, like all the women are like cheering each other on. Like once somebody gets pregnant. Like, oh man, congratulations, yay!
Right.
So I guess you really never know kind of what's going on. But I thought it was just, I
think you have to have money for other women to cheer other baby mamas on.
Well, definitely. But I've always liked Nick Cannon because even back in the day, people looked at him like when he was doing the movie with Bow Wow. Skating ring and people, oh man, Nick Cannon's so goofy, and people used to be like, nah, Nick Cannon
Nick will beat your ass.
Yeah, it's like Nick is the guy. Like
Nick will beat your ass.
Yeah, it was like, nah, Nick is like out here running through Hollywood, and then he ended up with with Mariah Carey, and they got the twins, and he's also really wealthy, man. Like he's really done well with Wild 'N Out and
it's very smart
things
guy.
like that, man. Yeah, so very interesting story. Yeah.
It
pans out.
I think I like Nick Cannon, man. I follow his career, man. I kind of read up on him because I'm fascinated about entrepreneurs and all of that. That just fascinates me. How they do it and what they do and things like that. So while I was researching Nick Cannon, I found out a little more about his background and how you said, like, people alluded to the fact that think Nick's corny and all that shit. Nick's from the hardened streets of right outside of San Diego, I think near Oakland or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but Nick was raised in a family of gangsters, and Nick is not far from that shit. And people get the misconception about Nick Cannon, but Nick is a very intelligent young man. And he's smart, and Nick will beat your ass if you ain't careful, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's funny. But how you said about the baby, his kids' mothers and all that, I don't think I could pull that shit off. If I had different kids and things like that, I don't think the baby mothers would be cheering each other on when the next one she's like, Shawn, you motherfucker, man, them motherfuckers be going off on my ass, man.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if you ought to try that one, bro.
No, I'm good, man. I got my two beautiful ladies, man, and I am good. I've been blessed with the best wife in the whole wide world, man. Listen, man, I'm good, bro. I don't know what I did to deserve this woman, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I won't. No, man, bro. I won't fuck that up for nothing. If I have another baby out here, like, look here, either you go into witness protection, because we not letting this shit out, man. Fuck no, man. Hell no. I ain't fucking that up. No, man. Mm-mm. Not like saying she cares if I have another baby or nothing like that, but you know, they don't give a shit.
So, and you know, man, I know we wrapping up, but the last thing, bro, after we did our live show down in Atlanta,
yeah,
when I was pushing my Jeep or whatever, bro, we sat around and talked with another brother for, man, maybe like 3 or 4 hours, man.
That was great, right?
Yeah, after the show, man, we had chicken, had some cigars.
I had a nightcap,
some sweet tea. No, but man, you know, I was just saying, man, that was some real, you know, man, it was some real. It was needed. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked over about like 20 years worth of shit. You know what I'm saying? We've all known each other for a long time, man. And it was just, man, it was refreshing. And we just talked about, you know, we kind of surmised it as saying, like, man, it's a lot of brothers who really need like different brothers to talk to, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a lot of that go on. And through like our conversation, the way we found out, like, that we've all kind of, even though we've been through 3 different paths of life, we've all kind of gone through the same thing, you know what I'm saying? And go through the same thing. So, you know, I just thought that was interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I really have a point in mentioning that, other than, you know, man, that is something I think we need to do more, particularly as Black men, is like rap with each other, man. Like, I mean, texting, yo, what's up? That's good. But I mean, the conversation, man, like we literally sat there for probably 4 or 5 hours, right?
Yeah, like, it was very good to me because the one thing about you, bro, and I always said this about you, bro. You're very conversational. You're very inviting. You're uplifting to people, and I would never have had that conversation with this good brother had you not arranged that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And one of the things that you said that night when we were talking, you always give props to people. Props that people didn't know they had. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And that brother that came in, it was good to talk to him. We had a good conversation, and you're right. I think we need to kind of start getting together and bigging each other up, helping each other out. You know, whatever you got going on that I can help you with, let me do that. Because for me, I always try to help somebody. Whatever I got, if we rock, man, whatever I got is yours. I don't ask you nothing back. If you feel you don't listen, bro, whatever. Whatever, bro. But whatever I got, if you come to me as we crew, and if I can help you, man, yo, it's yours. That it ain't mine to hold on to and charge again. Because I see all these gurus out here, these business savvy people. That's obviously, according to social media, they're doing the damn thing. But they always want to charge people. And I get it. You got to make your living. I get it. But you don't have to charge everybody. I mean, every time somebody, hey man, no, well, don't come pick my brain. I see people in the caption that don't pick my brain. You got to don't buy my. You got to buy my course and all that. That's fine. But there's some people, and they're like, oh, you always worried about the cost. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm trying to start a business. I don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? But there's ways to help each other without always have to charge everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, give it. Help somebody out, and don't give something with expecting something in return, but don't hold on for something like you always got to get something for it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I thought that was dope. I thought that if more folks, especially these brothers out here with the means and the ways to get certain things, we should be helping each other out at all times. Oh, yeah. At all times. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough of that. And I thought that you were right on that. You hit the nail on the head that I think we should be doing more of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I enjoy helping people. If I can help you, man, bro, this is whatever I got is yours, bro. It ain't mine to hold on to. Man. I get it. No you know what I'm saying? I get it. But yo, man, so check this out, man. You know, we hit the road. What's the date? August what? First one is
August 22nd. We should be doing a show in Raleigh at Sunday Supper. which I think is at the Hive nightclub in Raleigh. We should be hosting that, doing a little segment in between the musical guests. Man, it's gonna be a good time, and it's my birthday weekend.
Yo, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
I'm turning 30. I'm turning 38 again. So, my birthday weekend. It's gonna be cool, man. We're gonna get this introvert out the house, put him on the stage, put some bright lights on him, see what happens.
Yes, man. I struggle with that, man. And like I said, I didn't realize I was an introvert as much as I am until I got later on in life. You know what I'm saying? And I found that out. And now that I'm dealing with that, I'm not dealing with it. I think it's great. But now that I tell people that, they're like, no, yeah, I am. I'm just more comfortable in a solo situation and how I am. So I think now people understand that, or I kind of like lost connection with certain people that really didn't understand that. I'm just a very introverted guy. I don't like a lot of people around. I'm good in crowds, but only to a certain extent. I'm like, I got to pull back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's just my happy place. You know what I'm saying? But you, on the other hand,
look, hey, struggle hell. You better not leave me on that stage by myself.
I got to go backstage and get high and shit, man. Because they like, yo, I got to get myself prepared, bro.
Look, my big homie Slack just said invite. He ain't coming to Raleigh though. He ain't coming to. And that's another one. That's another one of the ones that raised me, man.
Slack is great people, man.
Hey, yeah, man. We don't talk all the time, but he know where the body's buried.
Hey, man. Yo, let me tell you something, man. Since this whole COVID thing is starting to relieve itself, I know I talk about it all the time, but homecoming, it's going to be fucking bananas, right? And I think for every college town, every HBCU, homecoming is going to be bananas, because if this is their first time out and kind of getting about, whatever. So I think it's going to be just an extra levity to homecoming this year.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, it's oh my God, I just can't wait, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We gonna be at the Shaw University tailgate. It's gonna be me. We're gonna have the truck, Podcases. Baseball team, Slack. We're gonna get my man to drop some fish.
Yes.
Yo, it's gonna man.
It's gonna be insane, man.
It's gonna be insane.
So we're gonna kick it off in August in Raleigh. The Podcases are going everywhere starting in August. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something new. It's gonna be different. Our podcast is something totally different. It's us with our opinionated facts about what we believe and however we rock with, and salute to everybody who fucks with us. My man, like you said, my man Slack's on the chat. Salute to Slack. My man D Will, he's always rocking with us, man. Salute to you, my good brother. Salute to a guy in Germany that sent us a message this week and said, "Yo, I love your show." Blah blah blah. I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, "Y'all, whatever." Salute from Germany. So the Podcases are reaching and doing some things that we never thought we'd be able to do. We're out in Germany, bro.
Germany.
We're across seas, bro. So thanks to everybody that deal with all our hiccups and it's part of what we do. We don't try to sugarcoat what we do. We come in and have some fun and do our thing, but it's reaching. We got an audience, and I thanks everybody who fucks with us on Pandora, Stitcher, Apple, YouTube. Man, YouTube is great. YouTube has been good to us, man. YouTube is great, man. Thanks to everybody who rocks with us on YouTube, who subscribe to our channel on YouTube, man. It's growing. And yo, once we get on this road and do our damn thing as crew, man, it's gonna be bananas, man. And we're gonna it's gonna be the culmination at homecoming, in October. It's gonna be bananas.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be gussied up at homecoming.
Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, whole weekend.
Hey, I believe it, bro. Listen. I totally believe it. But I'm going to have my guy hook me up with some incredible stuff for homecoming. Anybody who comes to our spot at homecoming while we're doing our show, And we may do one on Friday night too. So just be on the lookout for that. We may do a live show Friday night from Raleigh. Who knows? But anyway, anybody who rocks with us on Saturday at the homecoming, it's gonna be bananas, man. Please come by and rock with us and chill with us, man. But yo, man, I think I'm done, man. I'm going to have a little fun.
All right.
And yo, right, I got you. Hey, Slack, I got you, bro. I'll get your gear to you, man.
Hey, Slack, he hold on to that gear like I go all the way to Atlanta and get one shirt.
Hey, but now when you came to Atlanta, you see how we do things, though, right? What happens is I get a lot of shirts and we lay them out and see what we like.
All larges. If you wear extra large or bigger, you ain't getting one.
But yo, if you like this one, let me know. This is a new one. This is something we trying out. If you like this one in the gold and the white with the opinionated facts on it, let me know. I will get them out to you. If because we send packages out to people that rock with us. If you rock with us, we would send you something and say, yo, thanks for rocking with us. We don't give a shit. We love the support. So anybody who we sent the stuff out to, man, we sincerely appreciate you rocking with us. So if you want some gear with us, man, hit us up, subscribe to our stuff, man, and we'll definitely send you. We love it. It's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Any important shots, my man?
Nah, man. We out, man.
You know what I'm saying? But salute to everybody. Night. Hey, she said she got hers. You got to post to let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Are you happy with what you received or whatever? Thank you so much. Of course, we sent something to you. Hey, D, I get a package out to you too as well, man. So thanks to everybody from at subscribe.
Get one out to me as well.
Hey, but you got shirts though, bro. You got more than me. I'm lying. You don't. But yo, man, thank you once again to everybody who's been rocking with us, man. We sincerely appreciate everybody. It's been all good. We see you next week for number 14. We got something special for 14, 15 coming up, bro. So it's gonna be all good, man. Thank you. God bless everybody. Have a wonderful week, man. Salute, bro. Hey, I see you, Si. Salute.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you.